The opportunity to discuss reinventing, reimagining education is powerful.
How do you make that transition from something that's been so structured and so rigid?
Let's turn education upside down. We have to mass customize education. We're going to reach every kid and get them to where they can be ready to handle this global education in society and life and have them fulfill those dreams and go to college and have a job and compete against the world.
If I could reimagine the school calendar year, I would erase pretty much how we're doing it today and allow students an anytime, anywhere learning platform.
Our school year is still based on students having to work in the farms and taking crops.
I think the possibilities are endless because time is a factor of student success.
When I look at teacher unions today, we have an industrial age model that's trying to fit an information age system.
I would get rid of teacher unions. I would have workplace agreements. Teacher unions very often speak to the middle or the low end of where teachers are at. And a union contract stifles innovation, it stifles creativity, and it certainly stifles collaboration and cooperation.
The hiring practice has to be great. We need home run hitters. There's nothing more I could tell you about interventions than the value of one great teacher.
We're still content driven in what a teacher's certified in. I think that's becoming outdated thinking.
We need to look at teacher licensure that meets the needs of our teachers today.
I've actually gone to our State Department and said, listen, I want to be a certifying agency.
Many of our teachers were trained in a traditional manner, and we are now expecting them to do something differently.
We're going to have to start thinking of schools like a teaching hospital, that the school's where the action is, and that's where you need to be training teachers.
And part of that is empowering teachers to be lifelong learners and to give them the opportunity to try new things, work together, and learn from the innovative things they're doing in their classrooms.
The teachers can do their professional development anytime, anywhere.
We have anywhere between 50 and 75 workshops a year that are all facilitated by our own staff. They are not paid anything in addition to this. They engage in this to help their colleagues.
Public education is probably the only structure that you can give me as an example that we do something so arbitrary and capricious as saying all 7-year-olds are a second grader.
We can't continue to put students in a situation where they're relearning what they already know, or where we move them on before they know the skills that they need to be successful when they move on.
I see clusters, a STEM culture, a journalism culture, a completely artistic culture, kids that need to work on their hands to have a technical career with their hands, technology cluster.
The way we've designed our schools is really set up for the 19th century school model.
We chose to build a school like we've never seen in the United States before. This school is mostly lit through glass that captures the sun and is all natural lighting. And I asked for a treehouse where kids could learn and read in a natural environment. This school has been so successful and was ranked 2 years ago nationally as the #1 school in America. The focus should be on elementary education. If we get them going, if they're excited, motivated, and are good learners then, by the time they get to high school, they will flourish and succeed.